My first motion conference was in 2015. I was going into my 8th grade year. I just remember going into it, I felt so helpless. That whole summer, I was going through so much pain and loneliness and anxiety, and I even had some health problems.
My first motion conference was back in 2017. During that year, I was in a dark spot. I had a lot of guilt, a lot of loneliness, a lot of depression, just weighing down on my back.
Going to the Me Plus Motion moment, I was praying for this new season of life I was about to go into, really asking for clarity as I was going into college, and I had no idea what I wanted to do.
I remember it was during worship and all the lights went out, and it was really just quiet. And I never felt that much peace in such a long time. That moment, I felt for the first time I was able to breathe. And I was like, okay, this is what the Holy Spirit feels like, because I've never felt this before.
When that Me Plus Motion moment rolled around, I for sure heard God say something like, man, just write this down on the card. I wrote down depression, loneliness, suicidal stuff, do I have a purpose? And I just wrote all that down on that card. And I was just like, God, I'm praying that you'll help me. When I wrote down all my problems down on that card, I stood up and I raised it high. My life changed. I brightened up, so much stuff was open to my eyes because I actually opened up my heart and my mind to listen to what he was saying to me so I could finally hear what he was speaking to me. And it opened up my eyes that I do have a purpose. And that's one thing I think a lot of people have forgotten. I've tried my best to tell people, everyone has a purpose here.
As I wrote down the words, I just stopped and I just stared at those words. And I felt the presence of God so strong. And I felt so much affirmation and so much boldness and confidence. I left conference that year with a higher calling and with more confidence and boldness and the assurance knowing that my voice does matter and that God has plans and purposes to use it for his kingdom.
Me Plus Motion just really means don't stand or sit where you are, but keep going in motion. I feel like I'm equipped to now really go into the world knowing who I am, whose I am, and that I have a purpose to shine the light of Jesus wherever I go.